Hello everyone, today our topic is top 10 dangerous animals in the world. So let's start it. So the number 10, box jellyfish, often found floating or slowly moving at speeds close to 5 miles per hour in Indo-Pacific waters. These transparent, nearly invisible invertebrates are considered by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administrations are the most venomous marine animal in the world. Their namesake cubic frames contain up to 15 tentacles at the corners, which each growing as much as 10 feet long, all lined with thousands of standing cells, known as nematocysts, that contain toxins. They simultaneously attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. While antivenomous do exist, the venom is so potent and overwhelming that many human victims of hundreds of reported fatal encounters each year have been known to the shock and drown or die of heart failure before reaching shore. Number 9. Indian saw-scared viper. While plenty of snake species pack enough venom to easily bring down a human, not all of them take multifaceted approach of Indian saw-scared viper, which is why they are one of the top contributors to snakebite cases. Sometimes called the little Indian viper or simply the saw-scared viper, these reptiles live in some of the most populated regions of the range they occupy, which stretches well beyond India. They remain inconspicuous by using their natural camouflage to blend into desert surrounds. Because they are typically active at night, it's best to listen for their defensive sizzling sound. There comes from a behavior called stridulation, in which snake forms coils or rubs its scales together. Even with the warning, saw-scared vipers are extremely aggressive, with more than double a lethal dose into each bite. Number 8. Pufferfish. Pufferfish, also known as blowfish, are located in tropical seas around the globe. Thus, they are the second most poisonous vertebrate on the planet. They are regularly more dangerous as their neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin is found in the fish skin, muscles, tissue, liver, kidney, and gonads, all of which must be avoided when preparing the creature for human consumption. Indeed, wild encounters are certainly dangerous, like the risk of death from a pufferfish increases when eating it in countries like Japan, where it is considered delicacy known as fugu, and can also be prepared by trained licensed chefs. Even the accidental deaths for ingestion occur several times each year. The tetrodotoxin is up to 1200 times more poisonous than the cyanide and can cause deadening of the tongue, lips, dizziness, vomiting, erythema, difficulty breathing, muscles paralysis, and it left untreated death. So the number 7, black mamba. Subspecies like the bombslang or the king cobra are dangerous thanks to their respective poisonous. The black mamba is especially deadly due to its spread. The species, which can grow up to 14 feet long, is the fastest of all snakes, lathering at speeds up to 12.5 miles per hour, which makes escaping one in remote areas that much more difficult. Thankfully, black mamba usually only strike when threatened, but when they do, they will bite repeatedly, delivering enough venom, blend of neuro and cardiotoxins in a single bite to kill 10 people. And if one does not receive the correlative antivenom within 20 minutes, the bites are almost 100% fatal. Number 6. Sydney funnel web spider. Some spiders flaunt their lethality with flashy colors or alien-like pendants that few as capable of following through on that promise as glossy black Sydney funnel web spider. A funnel web bite, a serious case for alarm. Fatality among adults can occur within 30 minutes. Since the atroxotoxin in their venom the cause human nervous system to short out. Interestingly, their venom is not particularly bothersome to non-primate mammals, including household pets. What makes funnel webs especially dangerous in their proximity to humans and the natural behavior that drives them to seek shelter and build webs in the sheltered burrow, like shoes and lawn ornaments. Aggressive to begin in with, prone to wandering, funnel web fangs can pierce a human fingernail or even shoe, which they will do repeatedly when threatened. The bite of a funnel web is so fearsome that doctors recommend seeking antivenom after tangoing with any black spider in the funnel web family. Just in number 5, stonefish. The most venomous fish known to human is an easy one to miss, which is exactly what it wants. Stonefish, after all, are named for their visual similarity to rocks, sitting perfectly still and blending roids into shape where an unsuspecting foot can easily step down on their dorsal fins. Primed and ready with potent neurotoxins, the unluckiest clodhoppers will step hard, applying more pressure and increasing the amount of venom that gets injected. That may also trigger the stonefish secondary defense mechanism known as lacrimal saber, which has been likened to switchblade of the face. Fatality from the stonefish venom can occur within an hour, so it's recommended to seek antivenom immediately, applying water heated to over 113 Fahrenheit 15 degree into the meantime to denature the venom. More importantly, watch their use step. Number 4. Saltwater crocodile. Florida. Alligators may be scary, but they have nothing on their cousins. The fearsome crocodile, which is the most short-tempered, easily provoked and aggressive toward anything that crosses its path. Of all the species in the world, the largest and most dangerous is the saltwater crocodile. The ferocious killers can grow up to 23 feet in length, weigh more than a ton, and known as to kill hundreds each year. Then crocodiles as whole responsible for more human fatalities annually than sharks. Saltwater crocodiles are especially dangerous, and they are excellent swimmers in both saltwater and freshwater. Yes, their name is confusing, and can strike quickly with their bite, delivering 37,000 pounds per square inch of pressure, revealing that of T-Rex. If that's not enough to skewer you, put it in perspective. Human chomp into well-done steak at around 200 pounds per square inch, a mere 5% of the strength of a salty jaw. Number 3. Tsetse fly. Often regarded as the world's most dangerous fly, the tsetse fly, a small speck of insect that measures between 8 to 17 mm, or about the same size as the average housefly, is commonly found in sub-Saharan Africa, especially throughout countries in the center of the continent. While the flies themselves are nasty, blood-sucking bugs that usually feed during the peak warm hours, their true terror lies in the protozoan parasites they are spread known as the trypanosomes. The microscopic pathogenics are the causative agent of African sleeping sickness, a disease marked by neurological symptoms including behavior change, poor coordination, as well as disturbance in sleeping cycles that give the illness its name. But untreated, the condition can be fatal. While there are no vaccines or medicines available to prevent infection, methods of protection including wearing neutral colored clothing if the tsetse fly is attracted to bright and dark colors, especially blue, avoided bushes during the day, and using treated gear in more remote areas. Number 2. Mosquito. Clocking in at just 3 mm at their smallest, the common mosquito Aventinier that the tsetse fly ranks as the most dangerous. Our reasoning, the sheer number of deaths each year caused by various pathogens that several species of mosquitoes, or more than 3,000 in the world, carry to humans. The irritating insects, primarily those for genera Aedes, Anopheles, and Colex, are the primary vectors of disease like malaria, chikungunya, elephantiasis, yellow fever, dengue fever, wild Nile virus, and Zika virus, which collectively, if elect, estimated 700 million and kill roughly 725,000 people each year. As the World Health Organization note, more than half of human population is currently at the risk for mosquito-borne. Number 1. Humans. Surprised. After all, we are animals too, and since we have been killing each other for 10,000 years, while the total deaths for war alone estimated at between 150 million and 1 billion. And that was a decade ago. It's a no-brainer that we top the list through human beings are said to be living is the most peaceful period now. Then at any time in our history we still assault each other when incredibly high rates of senseless brutality for gun violence to terrorist attack around the globe. We are dangerous to the other animals too. Think global warming, the destruction of forests and coral reefs and our terrorism given the threat we pose countless other creatures and the fact we often act irrationally and have the capacity to annihilate our entire planet with a host of horrifying weapons like nuclear devices, genetically modified superbugs. We are scarcely atop the list as the most dangerous animal in the world. So thanks for watching. This is the top dangerous animals in the world. So guys, if you are new, please like and subscribe my channel. Okay, goodbye.